All right. So today we're going to be talking about the different ways to do affiliate marketing and what I would do starting over. And before I dive in, I will preface and let you know that you can have success with just about any strategy when it comes to leveraging affiliate marketing. And I would encourage each and every one of you to actually pick and choose a process that would work for you and that you can see yourself doing long term. Because this is not a quick cash grab. You're not going to get rich overnight. You're building a real brand online and it's going to take time. But there are so many different ways that you can actually have success with affiliate marketing. And I would encourage everybody to pick one, right? And this is coming from someone who's practically leveraged every single one before I ever even had success, right? So let's go ahead and dive in. Different ways to do affiliate marketing, right? As I touched on yesterday, you need eyeballs, right? That's literally the name of the game. You need potential customers. So the only way you're going to get paid is if you're making sales, right? You're basically a 1099 employee as an affiliate, commission-based pay. So let's talk about paid ads versus content creation. Paid advertising can work, but if you're brand new, I would steer clear of it 100%. I burnt through my entire life savings trying to get Facebook ads to work, and I made $1. Running ads is very complex and it's very expensive to test and get things working, and it's not going to be as easy as most people who are telling you can turn an ad on and you're going to be making money. If you're earlier on in your business, please do not run ads, and it's not necessary, right? I've done multiple six figures online through free content creation. And that's not to say ads don't work. You can definitely supplement things later on down the line. When you start having success, you can definitely start running ads, but I would not start with this strategy, right? And also, if you focus on learning content creation and you build your brand, running ads can become relatively easy. But I'm not going to turn this into a paid advertising tangent because I'm not going to be really breaking it down or going over it because I think it's going to do a better job at getting people stuck. So you got search traffic, right? Platforms where people are looking things up, blogging, YouTube. These can be relatively slow to pick up momentum, right? As you're having to cater all of your content to specific subjects or questions. Now, if you're doing anything online, it's going to be a long-term play, but especially if you are leveraging search traffic like blogging or YouTube. You're going to have to consistently put out massive amounts of content before you actually start to pick up momentum. I published over 100 blog posts with matching YouTube videos, which I think it was like 296,000 words, which is like 3 or 4 New York Times best-selling books worth of content on a blog before I ever even started getting traffic to my blog, right? It's not a fast process, but the benefit to this is once you start getting traffic from YouTube or blogging, you will usually be getting the eyeballs and the customers for a prolonged period of time. It can become very passive over the course of a couple years. Quick and proactive strategies, right? This is where my business really exploded. I was able to go from blogging and writing a ton of blog posts to really building my brand on Facebook. And I was able to make my first $1,000 commission within like 9 days of implementing the strategies. These are by far one of my favorites and one of the ways that I would even recommend starting. You can really focus on learning some skills. So, Facebook profile. Yes, that profile that you're staying in touch with your friends, family, you can literally turn that into a $100,000 a year business. And I know this for a fact because I did it myself. 2017, I was utilizing my ex-girlfriend's Facebook profile to stay in contact with my family, but I've done over multiple six figures from my Facebook profile and my group. So as I just briefly touched on, having a Facebook group of your own, very powerful. I would honestly set up and build out a group as fast as possible or as soon as possible. Don't delay this. It becomes a really awesome space for you to share your journey, your experience, and stuff like that. So one of the benefits and one of the major benefits of building your brand right here on Facebook is there's this awesome synergy between posting content and being able to connect with your prospects directly, right? And what I mean by that is if you're posting content on your Facebook profile, you're posting Facebook Reels, you're able to connect with that audience and you can actually engage with them on a one-to-one scenario, which is going to really allow you to excel and bootstrap your business and get results a lot faster. You know, my story, if you guys haven't seen any of my stuff or any of my videos, I was struggling for just about 2 years online to make any money, and I was able to do over $100,000 in sales my first year of taking Facebook seriously. Now we got viral traffic sources, right? And I know each and every one of you have seen some form of these, and I can imagine some of you even probably came from them because I do create them. You got TikTok, you got YouTube Shorts, Pinterest Ideas, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, right? These are an absolute gold mine right now, especially if you use them correctly. People are consuming short form videos like crazy, right? You can get exposure in your brand, what you're doing extremely quick with these, and they become a recipe for success when you do them effectively, right? Personally, I prefer to use them to get exposure to my long form content because the people coming off the short form videos don't know you, right? So let me elaborate a bit because I know that might not make sense for those of you that are fairly new to the online world. The nature of short form videos and like TikTok is people don't know who you are. The vast majority of people who see your videos on a daily basis don't know you, right? So trying to sell from short form videos can become extremely difficult. So what I actually like to do, and what I usually recommend all my paying clients and my private clients to do, is that they use short form videos to get exposure to their brand, right? So they'll use TikTok or short form videos to grow their group, to grow their Facebook profile. They're really leveraging the low hanging fruit of viral traffic to get exposure to their long form content, which then sells for them and makes the sales process relatively short. Utilizing this exact framework is the same exact way I'm able to close $50,000 to $5,000 deals with a few messages back and forth. So this is exactly what I would do if I was starting over, right? I would lean into creating short form video content, TikTok and Facebook Reels. Facebook Reels specifically is there's an awesome synergy with posting Facebook Reels because, you know, as I've mentioned, I'm big on doing Facebook, right? Creating long form content on Facebook. So leveraging Facebook Reels is a very awesome powerhouse because you're already building your brand on Facebook, right? And a pro tip, you can use the same piece of content. If you're creating a TikTok, you can leverage that everywhere else as well. So this is the exact process I would do. I would start sharing my story on TikTok, right? The biggest thing I will encourage anybody who's looking to start and build their online business, you're going to hear it all the time, especially the more you look into this, is just model viral videos, copy everybody else. And I would really encourage everybody to do the opposite. Be yourself, right? I'm in the space of helping people build personal brands. So you need to have some personality. You got to be yourself. Don't be a robot of everybody else. You're going to get lost in a sea of people doing the exact same thing. So leverage short form videos, right? But I would do this a bit differently, and I do this a bit differently than the vast majority of people. Leverage the viral traffic sources to get exposure to my written content, right? That's the entire premise of my business. And this is the exact strategy we teach in our full-fledged program, Group Juice, leveraging short form videos to grow your own Facebook group, right? Because there's this awesome way of growing your communities and building a culture of people, but you're really leveraging the low-hanging fruit of viral traffic sources to get exposure, right? It's kind of like gasoline on a fire. So today's homework, and this one's gonna make you guys a little bit uncomfortable, but that's a good thing, right? That's where the growth happens. That's where your business is gonna grow. It's where you're gonna actually start making changes in your life, is when you start getting uncomfortable. I want you to post a video right here inside of the group and talk about what strategy you're planning on leaning into. And I know what some of you are probably thinking, like, I don't want to get on camera. I don't want to show my face. And I would encourage you to do it even if it scares you, right? Nobody is comfortable on camera when they first start, and being transparent and sharing portions of that to your audience, or just doing it anyways, can be very inspiring for other people to see, right? And that's where the money is made, is in the actual connections you're building with people, the connections that are built through the content you're creating. So I would encourage you to do it either way, right? So if you look back, some of my videos were absolutely horrible. If you guys want to have a laugh, go look at my YouTube videos. They are the worst, right? I was never the best on camera. I still am not. I still jumble over my words all the time. And that's all I got for you today. Go, I encourage you, post something right here in the group. Post a video, right? Talk about what strategy you're going to lean into. Quick recap, right? Short form videos to get exposure to your Facebook profile, to your group, and then long form content on your Facebook profile, right? So you will be posting 2 different types of content, which we'll dive into in the following days. So come back tomorrow because we're going to be dropping some more gold.